Yo guys, what's up, it's Krypz, and today I'm going to be showing you all the Marathon Hunter set. Now this is the set from Yahrz's Treasure Hoard, and you will need the anniversary pack to be able to obtain this. And in this video I'll be showing you the entire set with different armor and exotic combinations. I'll also be showing some of the best shaders on the set, so I will leave some timestamps on screen if you want to skip ahead. But yeah, this took a ton of grinding to get this video out early for you all, so I'd really appreciate it if you left a like on the video. And I also have videos showcasing the Titan and Warlock set coming very soon, so consider subscribing so that you don't miss out on those videos. And yeah, without further delay, it's time we get straight into the set. So here's the entire set, and I do want to mention that my hunter is female, so this set will appear slimmer than it does on male. Now if you didn't know, one of Bungie's oldest titles was Marathon, and this set's a direct reference to a character from that game, and this character is known as the Security Officer or the Marine, and I was actually quite surprised with how they handled the helmet. I thought they would have made it like the Couturier helm, where it pretty much removes the hood of any cloak, but it actually doesn't, and you can see this when I change up the cloak. Now this works perfectly with many hoods, and I have not yet found any clipping. If you notice as well, when you put a hood on this, it does look like a larger version of the Helm of Optimacy, although personally I do prefer this helmet, as with a lot of shaders it creates this really nice reflection on the visor. Now I could see some astronaut looks coming from this helmet. A shade I would definitely recommend if you do try and make this would be Midnight Talons, which is from the shader bundle in the Eververse archive. Now looking at the arms, you can see we have this really nice padding with some plating on the left and right shoulder plate, and I did find that some shaders on these arms do create a really nice shiny look on these shoulder plates. Now with the way these arms are designed, I could definitely see them being used in a gunslinger set, maybe with like the Lucky Pants exotic, and I also found some other chest plates that pair really well with this look. You can see that the Meridian Constellation from this season's pass can look really good, as long as you pair the plate in colour. Then there's the Forbidden Visage from the Eververse archive, although I would recommend sticking to blue with this to help blend with this unshadable pattern, and I did find that these arms pair really well with the Siegebreak vest. You can see that the shoulder plates do not clip through the top, and you could use the Lux vest, which is also from the archive. So yeah, I don't really have any complaints with these arms. I honestly think they're a really great piece, and I could definitely see these being viable in fashion, particularly with leather and also gunslinger looks. And if you're trying to find a shader that looks like leather, then I would recommend Rustberry. This is a shader that can sometimes be sold in the Bright Dust store, and also these arms as well as the chest and boots are really great with Abyssinian Gold for a darker look. So if you're trying to make like a Spec Ops hunter, then I would definitely recommend these pieces. Then moving on, we have the chest plate. Now the way this is designed does remind me a lot of the Valkyrian vest, and the way I can somewhat see this chest plate being used is in like an Explorer set, so something that's a bit like an alternative to Intrepid Discovery. And I did find the cloth pieces like the Couturier grips really work well with this chest plate. There's also the Intrepid Discovery from the Eververse archive that give more of that like jacket look, although you do want to be careful, as with some shaders it will split off into two colours on the chest, so although it does pair with this right arm, it will look quite awkward with some shaders on the left hand side. Then moving on to the boots. Now this is one of my favourite boots in the game right now, and this is because they pair so extremely well with the Omnioculus exotic, and if you have tried using this exotic in fashion, then you will know that the boots are one of the hardest pieces to pair. The padding design on these though are just perfect, and you can see that the boots are not any wider or slimmer than the chest plate, and when you apply different shaders you really get to see how well these boots work with this chest plate. So if you are trying to use this exotic in fashion, then I would highly recommend these boots. And then finally, moving on to the cloak, we have this really nice design with this like backpack. I would love to see in the future a cloak where it is literally just a backpack. I think that would have been a perfect alternative cloak for the streetwear hunter. But yeah, regardless of this design, I could still see this being used for like an Arctic look, maybe for like a Europa Explorer set. But yeah, they're pretty much all the pieces of the set. I hope my suggestions give you some ideas as to what you can do with it. I will have some Discord sets coming up on screen using some of the pieces, so hopefully that'll spark some inspiration as well. But yeah, I'm now going to be going over what I think are some of the best shaders on this set. Starting off with Burnished Reed, which you can get right now from the Bright Dust store, and this honestly creates such a good look, and like I mentioned earlier, you really want to use a shader that gives off this nice shiny look on the visor. Then we have Wraith Regalia, which was sold in the Bright Dust store this season. It's one of the easier shaders to use, and it looks really great on this set. Then next we have Bitter Pill, which is a great shader for any of you wanting to use this for an Arctic look, or if you want to make it look like an astronaut. You can easily get this shader from the Pearl of Glass Triumph from the Vault of Glass raid. Then we have Abyssinian Gold, which creates a really nice all dark look, and like I mentioned earlier, the arms, chest and boots will be great for a Spec Ops look. Then we have Gold J, which might see a return in the Dawning event. Then we have Carbon Blood, which is another shader that can sometimes be sold in the Bright Dust store. Really great if you like some subtle reds. Then again from the Bright Dust store we have Rustberry. I really love the contrasting colours with this, and this allows the straps and the subtle details to stand out. Then we have Valkyrie Zero from the Season of the Worthy, and like I mentioned multiple times before, this is one of my favourite shaders in the game, and I just really like the pop and contrast this creates on this set. Now shaders like Gambit Jadestone will really stand out because there really is no glow at all, and that's pretty much the main use of Jadestone, is just to create a really bright glow. If you want a nice green, then I would recommend Gambit Emerald, or you could use Atmospheric Glow, which provides quite a nice shine to the green. Now another shader I quite like is Grayscale Undergrowth, which is from the Season of Dawn, and this is a shader that can sometimes be sold in the Bright Dust store. Then next we have First Frost from the Season of Undying Pass, and this again is one of the shaders that I use quite often. You can see up close on the plating, it does create this nice like wavy galaxy effect. Then we also have Dreaming Spectrum and Dreaming Cast. Now Dreaming Spectrum is exclusively from the Last Wish raid, although Dreaming Cast can also drop from other Dreaming City activities. Then we have some shaders from the shader bundle, so this is going to be great for any of you new players to the game. So here we have Precursive X Chrome, which is great for a lighter look. I personally like Midnight Talons, which adds a really nice gold to this look. And another great one from this bundle is Metro Shift, providing a nice black, blue and silver. And then the final two shaders I want to show you all is Callus's Selected from the normal Leviathan raid, and also Callus's Treasured from the Prestige Leviathan. Personally I prefer Treasured as it provides more unique colours. So yeah, that's pretty much the Marathon Hunter set. Let me know what you think of it in the comments below, and also feel free to provide any shaders and armor combinations you've found. I will be making a video for the Titan and Warlock set coming very soon. So yeah, if you did find this video useful, then please drop a like and consider subscribing to the channel. Also go ahead and join my Discord if you haven't already. We are having a 30th anniversary fashion competition. All the rules are listed in the server and the winners will be featured in an upcoming video. But yeah, thank you all so much for watching, and an extra thank you to all my YouTube members. Stay safe and I'll see you all in the next video.